Hey Blender Bob here. Today we're going to talk about the Movella Mocap System xSense, and you will see it's awesome. Why do I need Mocap? Well, I need it on Tiki. Now you guys are going to start typing, oh, you shouldn't use Mocap, you should do traditional animation, blah, 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 blah. I know. I wish I could. Here's the thing. Take a look at a Pixar movie. Look at the credits. You will see there's like 80 animators in there for a 90-minute film. So that means each animator did an average of maybe 1 minute and 15 seconds of animation for the entire movie per animator in average. So you think I can find 80 people that are willing to work like crazy for 1 year to do Tiki? It's not gonna happen. So I will have to go to plan B, to go to Mocap. Now, some people, because I have heard all the arguments before. In cartoons, people don't move the same way as in Mocap. Mocap is too realistic and all this stuff. Yeah, but it depends on the style of animation you're looking for. For example, if you take some cartoons with some animals, yeah, they will move like crazy fast. They will do some moves that are like not human at all. Even some humans, they will have some very exaggerated expressions, because in animation, that's what happens a lot of the time. You can turn off the sound on a cartoon animation and it looks like a silent movie where people really exaggerate all the emotions, like in theater where everything is more exaggerated than in real life. Now, if you take a look at Final Fantasy, The Spirit Within, a movie that was done in 1997, 98, 99, well, finished almost in 2000. I worked on it at the beginning, and that was my first big job, actually. If you look at this one, all the characters are photoreal. Well, that was the goal at the time, but the characters are humans, and they move like humans. They don't move like cartoons, even if it's a 3D animated movie. So for Tiki, I'm going for in between. There are some scenes where people are just going to move like humans do, but some scenes will be more cartoony. Now you may think, it's not going to be uniform, it's not going to be, it needs to be constant all the time. Let me deal with that. Okay, that's my problem as a director. Okay, this is my vision, this is how I want to do this, and this is how it's going to be. Also, you need to understand that if I ask someone to model a chair, they'll say, yeah, sure, I'll model a chair. It takes 2 hours, model the chair, done, published, and it's done. Animation takes forever. You cannot just do an animation in a few hours and say, hey, I'm done. So trying to find people who are willing to work on Tiki for weeks and weeks and weeks on shots, that's not gonna happen. It's too much job. Animation takes too much time to do. So, okay, enough chat. Let's go to the Mocap system. I decided to use some chapters in my clip. This is the first time I use chapters so that you can watch only the part that you're interested in. And I decided to put the unboxing at the end of the clip because I know the attention span for the viewers is not that long. So usually after a few minutes, people just drop out. So I want to show you the cool stuff at the beginning. So let's go for the Mocap system from Movella xSense. So Movella sent me one suit so I can do all these tests that I'm showing you. And later when it's time to do the real capture for Tiki, we'll need at least 2 suits. They will send me another one because they are awesome. The first thing you need to do is to calibrate the system, and that's very easy. You input the body height and then the foot or shoe length. And there's a reason for that you will see later. If you want a really precise capture, you can enter all these dimensions here. This way you will know that it will be very, very tight. You can also capture up to 4 props, but for that you will need extra pods to capture them, and it doesn't come with the basic system. There's a tab also for position for VR stuff, but I don't do VR, so it doesn't concern me. And finally, you have a setup for the fingers, but we'll talk about this later. Once this is all done, you calibrate the system itself.
Stand in end pose, relaxed and look straight ahead for 3 seconds. Now, move around to move and rotate all the sensors. Avoid rapid movements. Processing. Please wait. Now, stand still to apply and finalize the calibration. The calibration process is now complete.
And that's it. You don't even need to do a T-pause. Yeah, I used to make more jokes in my Blender Bob videos, but now my jokes credits are all exhausted because I put them all in the Tiki movie, so I'm out of jokes. Hey, it's 7:45 in the morning. I mean, the sun is coming into my living room. I'm burning! I should be sleeping. When I try a new software or new hardware or whatever, I have one goal in mind. It's to break it. Because when you watch the demos, everything always works great. Everything is wonderful. Everything is, wow, this is incredible. And then you try it and it's like, look good in the demo, but in real life, it's not that good. So let's see if we can break the Mocap system from Movella xSense. Okay, recording session with the xSense system, and it's awesome. It's super tight. I move my feet. They're always at the right place. They don't slip. Doesn't matter how I move. They don't slip on the ground. This system is absolutely awesome. xSense. I'm just trying it. This is the third capture I'm doing, so I still need to experiment with it, but doesn't matter how fast I move. It just follows me very straight. It's very tight. And even if I do fast movements, like going like this, it's going to be super tight. It's not going to be like mushy and too blah. No. It works super well. The next test that I didn't go that well. I was sitting on an office chair and just using my feet to move around. But look at this. My body is all over the place. It was a complete disaster. I broke it. But did I? In the software, there's this little button here that you can click, and it's going to run the HD filter. And that will process the data to give you a better quality. And gee, the difference is mind-blowing. Look at this. It's perfectly stable now. It's absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I was expecting. There are 3 ways you can capture with the Movella system. That was the first one on a flat ground, so that's easy. What if you use multiple levels? Now that's probably going to break it, right? So multi-level, let's give it a shot. So I went here, went down this little step, went up the stairs, all the way there, came back down the stairs. I jumped on that little thing here, went back down, went back up the stairs. I know the videos are not in sync, but it's okay. Then I went back down and I returned to the place of origin. And right away, I got into this problem where I'm floating in the air. I'm not even touching the ground. I broke it. But did I? And just like before, I ran it through the HD filter. You can see now it set the floor on the first step. That's probably because when I started the recording, I was on the first step. So now I'm going down, going up that thing, going down again, going up the stairs, and it's super tight. Going back and forth again, I'm walking on the floor, and it's absolutely perfect. Anybody miss the cat? Le gros chat, le minou. And the third way of capturing with the Movella system will keep you hip at the same place all the time. So in this case, I used it for swimming. Now this is another thing impressive. This is the unfiltered project, and you can see when I go frame by frame, the foot is just going in the ground and the toes are kind of bending the wrong way. Now this is a processed version, and you can see it's super tight now. It fixed the toes. Now this is impressive because there is no sensor for the toes. The software does it by itself, so that's why you needed to input the foot length. I spoke before about the feet slipping on the ground. This is an example from Mixamo. If you look at it, you can feel like the woman is just sliding on the ground, like she's not even touching it. And you want to avoid this in a Mocap system, and you don't have this issue on the xSense system. Okay, this is kind of a long video. Let's take a little break. Now let me show you something very cool. This is actually the clip at the beginning where I'm talking about the Mocap system and everything, how cool it is and how tight it is. Well, I'm streaming it straight from the Mocap system into iClone, and it's mapped directly on the character, and I can play it live on the character. We cannot track the fingers with the Movella tracking system. Ooh. Actually, you can, using a third-party glove system. And there are a few of them, but one of them really interests me. It's the StretchSense system. And these guys are going to sponsor us for Tiki, which is very awesome. The product is not even out yet. They will send it to me in a few weeks when it's ready. And I will make a video clip to show you how well it works. Now here's the cool thing. Because the StretchSense system is designed to work directly into the Movella capture system, I will be able to have the hands go to the Movella system and from there go to iClone directly. So I will have a streaming into another one, into another one. And what about the face? What about the facial expression? Well, that can be done in iClone at the same time also. So in theory, I should be able to do the hands, the body, and the face all at the same time. It's like I'm going to have a mini avatar capture system in my living room. Okay, come on people, you know what I mean. Of course, I'm not going to be able to do the avatar quality in my living room. I'm not even going to shoot Tiki in my living room because there's not enough space. But you know what I mean. I'm going to be able to capture the entire body and the facial and the hands at the same time. It's pretty cool. It's really awesome. And for Tiki, it's going to be absolutely perfect. So you have seen a little bit of iClone in this presentation, but I will go more in depth with iClone in another clip specialized only in character creator and iClone, because this stuff is just like and it's saving the Tiki project. Really it is. But I need to gather more stuff and I need to prepare this, and it takes a long time to prepare. So bear with me. I will make another clip just for iClone and character creator 4. In the meantime, go check Markham 3D. He's really good with that stuff. You can go check out his stuff if you really want to learn more about character creator and iClone. Markham 3D, go check him out. Oh, and if you watch Markham 3D and you think this guy is really funny the way he talks and everything, well, he's going to do the voice for Damien, one of the 2 main characters in Tiki. So now, how do we bring this into Blender? There are 2 ways to do it. If you just want to import the skeleton, you can output an FBX directly from the Mocap software, and you can just go there and import your FBX. Make sure that in armature you will set automatic bone orientation. Now you import the FBX and you will get your skeleton. But you only get the skeleton, so at this point you will need to use an add-on or a way to do the correspondence to transfer the animation from this model to your model. And that's not necessarily an easy task. The other way to do it is to import straight from iClone. So in iClone you can export an FBX and you will get your model with the animation on it. That of course implies that your model that you made in Blender is iClone compatible, so that the skeleton is compatible with iClone. Okay, so let me get rid of the helmet here and the gun because I'm Canadian and Canadians don't like guns. Alright, so now we get a playback that works perfectly. Also, if we turn on the shading, you will see that the shaders will follow also. Actually, there is a third way we're developing for Tiki. Since we know that our skeletons will always have the same hierarchy and the same names, we're going to script it to make it automatic so that we can import something and we don't have to do the correspondence from one bone to another and all that crap. Okay, so I've tried very hard. I've tried some stuff that I was sure it would break it, going up the stairs, down the stairs, going up and down and everything. No, it just works. Everything is tight. I tried to see if the feet would slip. They don't. Everything is top notch. Everything is perfect. And this is not the high-end system. Can you imagine the high-end system? Wow, I mean, it's really amazing. Okay, so I have never made an unboxing video before, so let's give it a shot. Today's unboxing is brought to you by Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
Okay, so this is the xSens system. It all fits in this little box here. Very nice, beautiful fabric. Looks cool. Let's see what's in it. Ooh. Okay, so these must be the sensors. So this is probably what we're going to attach on our body to be able to capture the movement. So there's a bunch of them. And we have an antenna, so that will be plugged into the laptop. So just go like this, plug it into your USB port, and this is going to be able to catch the signal from these little pods here. All right, let's put it back. And what else we got? Okay, now we have here xSens snapping kits. So these are all the straps. This here. So we have all these straps here that are with Velcro here that you can use to attach your stuff. So you get your little pod here. There's a little Velcro on the back here, and I know because I saw the clip before on the website from the company. So you just snap it wherever you want, and then you can attach it to wherever you need it. So if I want to put it here, I will just go like this, and I will cover the sensor with the strap like this. This way, it's protected. It's not going to move. And it's comfortable also because you can adjust it the way you want it. So you don't have to wear a full suit like if you're going scuba diving. No, you just need to wear this and that's fine. So these are the little straps. And the entire bag is full of all these straps. There's a lot of them. Oh, this one is the headband, right? So the sensor goes somewhere here. We have, no, where does it go? There's a place to, it's right here. There's a little pocket here so you can take a sensor. Now, which sensor you need to put, you need to look at them. They're all named. This one is foot right. So obviously I don't want to put the foot right in there, but just for the purpose of the demo, I will do it. So I just put it in there. Doesn't matter if it's in one direction or the other, the calibration will take care of this. So now this one would be ready to go and I could just wear it like this, put the sensor in the back of my head. You don't want it in front, you want it in the back aligned with the spine. Okay, what else we got in there? So a bunch of straps. So this little thing here, this one has a Velcro also on top. This one goes on the foot. So you put it inside your socks and it's gonna stay there. And okay, so these are all the straps for the entire body. What else we got? Here. Okay, so this is 2X large suit. Let's take it out. So I just said you don't need to wear the entire suit like a scuba diving thing, but you still need to wear this. This is like the vest. So it's the only part you need to do. You don't need to do the legs. And you have 3 parts where you need to put the sensors. There are 2 in the back. So you just take your sensor, the right one, and you just snap it in there. 1, 2. And you have 1 in the front, which is right here. And you put the other sensor in there. And it's gonna stay there because of the Velcro and it's protected in front. So this is the suit that you need to wear. Okay. Electric cable with a French connector. So I don't know how it's gonna work here, but it's not gonna work. So I'm sure there's an adapter somewhere. Actually, there's a bunch of them here. So yeah, US adapter and UK adapters. This is the US adapter and we have one for the UK. So we have adapters for every country you can imagine. So that's gonna work. So, but what do we need this for? This probably goes with, let me check. Oh, we have USB cables here. This is probably to charge the pods. There's a thing here. Let's open this. Aha, here we go. So there's a charger here. This will plug right in there. And the USB cable will connect in here. So you see you get all these connectors here. I can connect this one here. And this one will allow me to charge 3 pods. So I take a pod and I just touch it out. There's a little thing here. So I just plug it in there. Not this way, maybe this way. Yeah, there's only one way you can put it in, so you cannot go wrong. So this way I could charge 3, and with all these, then I could charge the entire system. 1 box to rule them all. Okay, so we got more cables, more USB cables, more USB cables, USB cables. These are gloves. Okay, so let's see the gloves. Come on. Okay. This one is a medium size, and this is for the right hand. It's written right here, so that means it's gonna go here. This goes inside, this goes in the back, like this, and the sensor will go in the little pocket here. So I would just put the little sensor in there. Of course, you need to check, make sure that you have the right one. And this is how you can capture the wrist. All right, what else we got? Another, well, that's the gloves. We have another size of glove, bigger. That's probably what I need because this one was a bit small for me. And we have another suit that is large, and this one here is a small one. And we get a quick setup manual. So that's the unboxing. Now I guess these guys probably work like a month or 2 months trying to figure out how they can fit all this stuff in there. Now I need to put it back. So let's see if I can do it, because that's a lot of stuff and I don't remember in which order it was. So probably this one here. Okay, it already doesn't fit in there. How am I supposed to do this? I mean, seriously, you saw me take all this stuff out. How am I supposed to put it back in there? Et voila! It works! xSense system. You can even put it back yourself without an instruction manual, without a video to show you how to do it. You can do it yourself. Yes, you can.
What's in the box?
Yeah, I guess if Movella wanted to use this clip to promote their product, they will ask me to redo another version with all the... Yeah, probably, huh? Okay, and that's the end of that clip. If you made it all the way here, please write Tiki in the comments. I'm just curious to see how many people actually watched it all the way to the end. Alright, okay, bye. All right, another one done. Going back to sleep. Ugh.